the minute you get on the water, there's no communication, between anyone. I mean, you can say what's up to someone on the water riding past. There's no direct communication if something goes wrong. So we're down here in Mykonos in Greece for the final stop of the GKA event. We're down here shooting some stuff for Woo. And they've just come out with a really, really cool feature, something that when it was told to me, I found really resonated with me after losing a close friend out in the ocean. While kitesurfing, I think it's really, really important. We're out there pushing the limits, seeing how high we can jump, seeing how far we can go, seeing how, what crazy things we can do. And I think the safety side of things have been left behind. Everyone's so focused on the latest gear, the latest tricks, the latest everything, but everyone's kind of lost that safety vibe when it comes to kiting. Everyone tends to, get into the session, jump in, go out, and no one really thinks about the safety. So when Woo came out with the safety feature, I was super, super passionate. It's really, really easy to use. It's literally a click of a button. Your loved ones can know where you are, your friends, the schools near you. Even me as a pro rider, it gives me so much more confidence going out on the water, knowing that, I phone my dad before every session and after every session. Now I can just send him a WhatsApp and just say, listen, yeah, I'm on the water, check the link, and he knows exactly what's going on. And I think it's really important to have someone know exactly where you are while you're karting. That's why I always phone my dad. It seems pretty fucking pointless now. Excuse the French. I'm in Greece. He's in South Africa. I still phone him before and after the session. It's kind of something I've gotten into, but it's at some point a bit pointless.
Right.
Because he's there. I'm here. If something goes wrong, he doesn't know that it's gone wrong. He only knows that everything's good once I've phoned him. Once I've come back to the shore.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool. Now I don't necessarily have to phone them. I can come and check in with the school and be like, hey, listen, yeah, I'm going out, there's the link. And, if it's Coast Lodge, if it's the NSRI like we have in Cape Town, if it's a friend, if it's a girlfriend, a brother, aunties, uncles, sisters,
Right.
they can all, and it's really, for me, it was super easy to use, it's not really technical to click of a button and people know where you are. And now with the safety system, you can really see, okay, where I've been, where I'm potentially heading, and kind of give them peace of mind as well. And I think there are a lot of people out there, that would love to know their loved ones, how they're doing on the water.
Right.
It's not just designed for people closest to me. If someone comes down to the spot and they go onto that app, they can see exactly who's in the water.
Right.
If I'm all about safety, and I'm always seeing people on the water. If I see, okay, there's someone in the ferry line and it's Andrea, it's like, okay, Andrea doing Andrea things. But if it's someone that I don't know, out there, it's a really cool thing. Maybe he hasn't shared it with one of his loved ones or whatever. That's a cool way to also look out for other kiters, even though you don't know the person personally. For the instructors, if they standing on the beach looking out, they can see if there's someone super far out. Maybe this is one of our rental clients, or this is one of our students that have just gone from being a student to nearly independent. They can see, okay, right, this guy shouldn't be in this ferry line, and there's a situation that needs to be handled. So what's really, I think, cool and special about the app is it's really easy to use. Literally, you take out your phone, click a button, stash your phone away, and people know where you are, and it could be life changing.
Right.
Which I think's really, really important. I can't stress enough safety in kiteboarding.
Yeah.
And I feel like the safety in kiteboarding's been put aside to the progression side. And as much as we're chasing the progression, we also need to keep that safety. A lot of people kind of get lost in the moment and forget totally about safety. They're worried about breaking a leg, but I think there's bigger things to worry about when it comes to the ocean. With the safety system, your progression could actually go a bit further because I think everyone, I don't care what anyone says, in the back of their mind has that small bit of what if something goes wrong.
Right.
And I think this can kind of take that away. The thing with kiting is there's a certain point of being responsible, and there's a certain point of being it's totally out of your hands. So no matter how responsible you are, no matter how meticulous you are with your gear, it gets to a point where no matter how responsible you are, a situation could take that out of your hands.
Yeah.
And I think with this, having that is the most responsible thing to do going out in the water.
Right.
I would rather you kite on a 2007 kite and have the safety system than be on the latest, greatest gear and not have the safety system.
Yeah.
You're being responsible with your gear, but if the gear fails, all of that responsibility is out of the window because now what? You're in the middle of the ocean and you're not responsible anymore. Like you say, you're the captain of your own ship, but that ship sinking is nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Where with this safety system, that ship can still stay afloat for a while.